Langston, tell me about those cats.
Containment failure in...
Did he say containment
missing
failure in
items.
cell 69?
All of them. Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the panopticon.
Oh, then why'd you say all of them?
Must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose? How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
Just super. Okay. Mannequin and Flamingo.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
If I had to guess, I can probably... Yep. I'm gonna go energy. And I'm going to, once we get another one, go for the full energy. More so than the health. Okay, what, Flamingo, mannequin, it doesn't tell me where they are here. I need to... Sealed threshold corridor, prime candidate program. Sealed corridor seems like the easier one. What's the... Atrium? Probably should have just gone for the one in the middle, but I'm confused about this one's location. Oh. Is this where I thought that... I see. Maybe it wasn't. I don't really know what it was. But... Flamingo is somewhere. That sealed off like that before? Probably. It should be somewhere around here, right? Okay. This is where I came in from, right? This is where the... light was... Ah! Leave me alone! Why did so many enemies spawn in? Can they not be here? I'm looking for a flamingo. Have you guys seen it? It's missing and I need it. I got a health recovery. Probably not a great one. Nope. Nope, not worth my time. Okay. That wasn't a flamingo, was it? No. Not at all. I feel like it should be really simple to find you, buddy. I feel like I might be crazy. What did we... How did we end up leaving this room? When we went this way. I also never got that level 9 clearance that I want so badly. Corridor, not checkpoint, right? I'm gonna go back the way I came in initially, since I'm not seeing anything. probably blind again. Flamingo! Oh, that's not it. This is different and feels very flamingo-y. Yeah, that seems pretty flamingo-y.
That's got to be an altered item.
What makes you say that? Was that really it? Just don't hit the... Like that it's on a TV. Hello. Oh god, it wasn't...
This thing again.
That wasn't it.
You got into another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting the room?
Oh, that was decent damage. Oh god, there's like... Is that like zones I can go myself? I got a little overzealous there. I don't know if it's worth it for me to... I screwed that up. I shouldn't have tried. Again, it's one of those things where like I accidentally unjumped so I couldn't get any height. Do I have to like fly through the weird door thing again? Probably. Can't make anything right. I can upgrade my spin. Might as well. I do want to upgrade everything as much as I can. Surge, I need those. One more of those. Use of patterns. I know I don't use spin, but my main thing is might as well use my money while I have a chance. Well, hopefully I don't die again.
An altered item.
I don't think there's really much I should do differently. We were able to get good damage off. Maybe I should just stay to one platform. Obviously, the biggest problem was going to be if the floor gives out under me.
Altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting the room?
Hello? Dodge. Damn it, I kind of missed my chance to get real spicy with it. Yeah, like the floor gets real messy here. Well, it doesn't matter. We still were able to just beat him. That triple hit thing is great, and apparently that was DLC, so lucky me that I went for
I
it.
never did like flamingos. Too pink.
What's cool in this room? Just a room that exists. Alright, Flamingo, defeat it. Prime candidate program, mannequin. Hi guys, sorry. Can you leave me alone for a minute? Real quick, I forgot to get something else that I know about. Not down there, it's back at synchronicity. I guess mirror testing would be the better answer. I was just looking for synchronicity specifically. It's also something I didn't look at before, getting overly... Oh. That's neat. You guys just like hanging out after I've cleared the area. Yeah. This is broken down, and this is apparently a costume. I probably will not wear it. But it's something that's cool. I like Jessie's normal costume. And by costume, I mean item. And by item, I mean her normal outfit. That's it. There we go. We solved it. Logistics into security probably would be the best way to get over there. So then this other area that I can't reach, I guess, would be for something else. Could be a I don't know what it could be. Look how cool it is to be able to go through those gates really easily. Do you think I'll ever get a clearance 9? Or do you think that's specifically there just to stop me from being able to progress without wells? Or am I looking for a mannequin? Probably should deal with the enemies. I'm also wondering if this is... We did get a mannequin note before. Wondering if this is the same one. What was it? Just in the building with the mannequins, people jumped out of windows? Well, I found it. Am I gonna have to fight a boss again?
Right. The only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
I'm in the mannequin world. Hey guys. Am I in a mannequin world, or did the mannequins just do something? I feel like they're all up there. Like, I feel like it just teleported away, and I thought I saw a mannequin sleeping on the bed, and I was gonna say, you know what? You need your rest. Are they all missing an arm? Or there's something I should be seeing here. Looks like they're all missing a right arm. I think I saw one missing a different one though. Maybe? So do you guys turn to face me, or am I just imagining that? I'm not imagining that. Is it only when I'm not looking? Yep. They all turned to... So the arm thing was not right. The only reason I found this was because there was a prompt. So... It's just the one that doesn't face the direction of all the other ones.
No more mannequins.
That was a fun one, though. That doesn't look a thing like it. No known procedures for preventing the item's effects. Update 390. Aligning the item cell with the newly discovered black rock has yielded positive results. Tests with other altered items. A wire and fabric waste mannequin. The base and head are made of stained wood. The item duplicates. The triggers for this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found in either the number of duplications that manifest during an episode or the duration for which they last before disappearing. Oh, that was fine. At least it wasn't another fight against the former. Meant to, actually don't know why I meant to. Map for the exit. Gotta find the exit. I think this way would have been the easier way to get to a checkpoint. I'm not very smart. Don't remember what was over here. Ah, I'm stuck. Surprisingly. No, thank you. Some of these areas get a little hard to keep track of occasionally. Didn't realize you were still here. I'll take any bonus materials I can. That was just the bonus tool, so I think I needed to take an elevator out of here. Hopefully no one comes in from the elevator. I will shoot you. Bam! Got him. The elevator does not make this seem as easy as I hoped it would be. Oh, that's just lighting. I thought there was like an item up there. Okay, return to Langston. Hopefully he doesn't give us another set of things to do. And then I think we're done with all of the bonus stuff. If we are, I might use this opportunity to try to do those,
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those?
Radio
Every
quests.
altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind.
Please be all of them.
Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The
Yes.
Flamingo pulled me into the Astral Plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but that's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
Not me.
I guess this is my life now.
What happens when you become the
I'll see you later, Langston.
director, I guess.
I'll be here, like always.
I didn't actually look. Did we ever get... Yeah, we're done. Oh, there's a new investigation for me. Hiss nodes. Yeah, like, I might just try to finagle some of these out of the way. I don't think I ever looked to see what the Flamingo had to say. Because we were fighting a monster instead of a Flamingo. But it was a supplement. I don't remember what the supplement was. I'm not going to look at it. No unique procedures required. Altered status is suspected, but unverified. Plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs extend from its underside. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric... Oh, right. It was the one that the old, Vagrant had that controlled the weather. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric physics, altering meteorological phenomenon in the area. The effect is currently unconfirmed. New altered effect has been observed. See file for details. Right. I remember that now. Sometimes I do remember things. And we can... I was going to go for that, but we have 4 points now, so let's do the 30. And then next time we get points, we'll go full health and energy. These aren't all for, like, side quests, are they? Or are they all for hidden areas? This is a lot to... I think what I probably would want to do now... I don't hate the idea of upgrading my levitation ability so I can levitate forever. But more launch would probably be a nice one. 2, 2, 1... 5 points in total isn't awful for that. And then after that, I think I would just go full on with levitate, being able to, you know, see stronger enemies and all that jazz. Does sound nice, but I'm not too worried about it. Before I do anything else, I do want to see what Central Executive has, if there's anything. I doubt it. But just to see if there's anything crazy happening here, and then I'll, yeah, I'll just do those radial missions. Probably not a lot. We'll see if we can maybe unlock some stuff. I doubt you have anything special to say.
Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
No.
I have to go.
You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
I doubt you have anything new. Oh? Never mind. What's your deal?
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care
Well,
of it.
that's how we get there then.
That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly
I forgot he
fascinating.
ran away.
I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
I don't think any of this was new.
I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench?
Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious.
Yeah, and all the red.
Interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right.
Lost cause.
Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right?
I should get going.
I
Don't let
would
me
imagine all of this came about because the when we started the newer quest was when we went to talk to Dylan. I can't fly here. And I guess I never came back to talk to Hope. So screw that investigation. We gotta go to turntable. I can see this guy being annoying. Alright, outfits. So, this is what we got from an alright one. We got a candidate P7 just from the... Don't like that one. That's just a sweater. It's just... boring. But we got this for beating my darker self. It's kind of cool. We'll wear it while we do the side quests. P7 one's kind of boring though. But I forgot we had gotten that. That's a sealed threshold. That's not going to be helpful. Is there not a closer one? Turntable had one, right? Like, I thought Turntable just straight up had one. Am I crazy? Maybe Transit Quarter is what I'm thinking of. I'm assuming we just go straight in there and... I don't know. This is probably going to be a pain. Because he's just the floaty hiss, but... Yeah, that's just open now. He's just floaty hiss, but now he's... gonna be an issue? Yeah, he has a shield. Good for him.
There you are.
What is this rock? Where'd he go? Oh, he has friends. Well, the fact that I can fly now, I think really helps. And then someone shot me. I should not have died there. That seems like it's pretty straightforward. It's just, you know, ads get annoying sometimes. Especially when they're ads that just explode in your face and take all of your health away. I should have played more defensively, but I was kind of in the zone of I can probably kill him pretty quick. Before we go, I did get some materials, just double checking. Nah. Remote thoughts, I think, were the things I tried grinding before. That might also be something I try to do. Depending on how I get some of those materials, I might try, grinding to get the, upgrades. Ooh. Did he have a, remember what it's called. The slam down move. Ow! I didn't see those projectiles. Love it. Love enemies spawning. Okay, he's gone.
There.
Whoa, bats! Really?
Communications.
That's, real nasty. I love that I beat him, and yet the threat remains. Okay, we're good. No threats at all, guys. It was fine. Turn that radio on. What is this, Stonehenge? Tell me your secrets. It was kind of neat fighting him, well, kind of at an even playing ground, except for, you know, all of his ads. Not quite even there.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and
God, 29, huh?
Thank you for staying up with us.
Jumping's a lot funner with
A lot of calls about
this crazy, coat.
There were reports of a large spherical container that crash landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't need to tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system.
Oh!
Head on over to our website to see
Aliens?
pictures of the spacecraft pieces to be uncovered. And while you're doing this, our sponsors would like your ear. America Overnight will be right back.
What's the sponsor? Get rid of junk. What is this? Accuracy? Pshaw. Don't need it. Never have. Okay, Sterling supplement. Local witnesses report a bright flash in the field and approximately no noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical blam, which possibly explains the light seen from the town. The object is a hollow sphere made of a stone-like material. Structural analysis of the material does not... On record. The sphere has a broken portion if something hatched from it. From the object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The communications department officially stated to the press that the object was a small meteor, while also using the American Overnight Program to see episode 92. No, this AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transferred to the investigation sector. Where's the, Oh, well, there's a note I didn't see. I want to see where the hatch happened. A paranatural object appeared in the field outside of town of the Sterling, Colorado, near a billboard advertising. Gotta blank out the billboard. Don't want to know what that advertised. No civilians were injured, though a family dog has been reported as missing since the event. Just want to point out that billboard probably advertising Energizer. I don't remember what battery type was in Alan Wake. Oh, my bad. Would have been a fun joke if I remembered if it was like Duracell or Energizer or whatever. Local authorities arrived on the scene and begun issuing orders over a monitored line of communication using several watch words flagged by the Bureau, including Bureau agents from the region office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after local police. The situation was contained and analysis began. Bureau research staff arrived the next day and examined the object. After so many days of evaluation, the object was lifted into an enclosed truck with built-in BlackRock panels and relocated to Bureau headquarters via the subway transit system leading to the oldest house. Let's see a, opening and all. I feel gypped. Huh. The doors open on their own. Did we ever learn what these chests actually are supposed to be? I feel a little bummed about Sterling. I thought it would be kind of crazier than a meteor. Nope, we completed that quest. One thing I'm gonna have to do too, if I grind out some of those other mission types, is clear out my inventory, because it's a little cluttered. Back to control. Oh, I didn't realize seizing adds more time than just killing the enemies for a deadline. See, so I did a good job. Only took several attempts.
Need something?
I killed him.
I took care of the Tomasi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker.
Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomasi.
I also hated the guy.
He died when the hiss got him.
You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental.
Okay, seemed... Got some
I
untapped
should get
potential.
Don't let me hold you up.
I was gonna try to fly up there, but can't. Want to look at all the guys, all these fellas. Okay, now. Unless if Atty ends up having anything, I'm gonna go for this. Then we'll go for the last health upgrades. Energy just seems cooler. Oh, I missed my chance. But yeah, I'll I guess I can also try to get these done too. Can I do any more of this? I need hidden trend, intrusive pattern, Corrupted sample of remote thought. Yeah. I think a lot of these are just gonna really amount to grinding. Whatever. Just sit here and wait for a danger to happen and try to do all the other stuff as I can. If that, I might get too bored and tired of doing it, and we'll just continue on to finish Tango. Who knows? We'll find out in just a couple seconds. Whoa! So a lot happened. As you can see, I have another what the mess. I shouldn't have picked it up. I kind of wasn't thinking. I thought like, oh, I'll just grab it, nothing will happen. Atty did obviously talk to me, but I used the recording feature to get that, so you'll hear it now.
More of it. This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele, saatana, helvetin helvetti. Oma tulossa ja tällaista paskaa.
So, besides that, so much to do and say, I'm probably going to forget something. I got my energy up all the way, in the, like, break room where we had gotten the dash. I was going to hit the dash button to demonstrate. Not allowed to do that in here. In that, break room, there was a hole up in the ceiling. I think I remember looking at it before. And when I went up there, I kind of went into, like, the threshold with all the floaty platforms and all that stuff. Having a cool controller issues again. Always fun. It's considered a hidden zone, but it wasn't really that exciting. There was just 3 chests on the floaty platforms. Float through it, eventually end up somewhere else. Wasn't really that big of a deal. So I'm not going to really bother showing that. Not over here. I did get collectibles. I think because I didn't look at them, we should be able to find them. Where I found these, I don't remember. A lot of it was just wandering around until a event would happen. So I kind of just went to locations, tried to do the side objectives. Not the like breach or whatever it's called, but the ones that you like pick for yourself. So I found Night Spring screenplay page 4 under the elevator in the Hartman boss fight area. Like, you know, there was the elevator down from where you called a guy to help. This page was underneath the elevator. I accidentally fell into it. The scientist turned from what used to be... I can zoom. I don't know why I'm not zooming. The scientist turned from what used to be his director, now transformed into a stranger, an alien that only resembles the director in form. He drops his all-important clipboard as he stumbles towards the closing portal, but the horrible entity is already rushing through it in a flow of insanity and chaos. The scientist became caught in it, and the entity devours him, screaming as it enters our world. The director lifts his pistol to his head. His hand is steady, sure in its finality. Or so I thought. Camera fades to black. A gunshot is heard. Narrator VO. It's our hunger for control, or our obsession for domination and power, the hubris at play in the children's puppet show we're starring in, can only lead to our fall from control. Our control? To submit to those who really hold the strings and control. Oh, control again? Control us in Night Springs. What, or so I thought. We cannot, they're in control now. I got what I wanted. Okay, so creature, I will turn into my facility and control your power. He's saying that they're in control, and he's like, nuh-uh, I'm gonna shoot myself. Okay, good story, good screenplay, good job, Alan Wake. Ordinary. In the room with the miniature of the town, behind the door that led in there, on top of the shelf was this. I also didn't read these, obviously, because the markers, I needed to keep the markers on them to remember which ones I picked up. We went in and met Polaris. Like a star, she told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born, or reborn. The world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. Therapy session. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the not mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the sliders and burned them. All of them except hand. Therapy. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designated Polaris. Okay, nothing new from that. I was kind of excited because it was a ordinary file. I thought it would be more interesting. I don't even remember what this is. If I remember where I picked it up, I'll say it. Balloon supplement? Where did I pick this up? Oh, I don't remember where I picked this up. I'm sorry. The other two I do. But, yeah, not confident about this one. I'm really, I trying to think. I'm sorry. Okay. Venom was used in the children's ward of a local hospital in... Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of a program called Meant to Comfort the Sick Children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. That's weird. The children claimed the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One child described the sound as singing. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from the hospital staff called local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents intercepted this call and arrived at the scene within so many hours. The item was taken for evaluation, along with the remains of the dogs. Is that what the, that one guy that was complaining about the dogs? All we got from this was that it bled some ooze, right? Away from animals, must be regularly cleaned of all the black substance the item produces. I'm guessing the tools have to be disposed of. Yeah, okay. Not much from the balloon. I wonder if there's more supplementals, or if it's just going to be awkward. Yeah, I don't remember where I picked that up. I do apologize for that.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already
I did find over here.
What do you know about
This was locked.
I heard some rangers saying he saved
All I did was open it,
attacked by a new kind of
and as soon as I opened it, I was like, hey, let's not go in there until I back to recording. I should have known because the notepads were here. I don't even remember if I saw this before. But yeah, this is a room. Let's see what this is about. To whom it may concern, in case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or home phone. Sincerely, J. Bozer. Does it, like, keep duplicating, or are you just too lazy to clean it? I don't know. There's little notes. I guess it's the same as the clocks. I think it's pretty funny. I like how some of these things don't have notes on it. Well, yeah, this is a fun little room. I thought that was like posters on top of the ceiling. Alright, well that
orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
She must have her reasons.
that was it for there. Another thing I did, I was able to, yeah, look at that joystick. The countermeasures were the things I was just trying to do randomly, in which is where I found random stuff. I was able to construct most of this stuff. So I didn't get as many hidden trends as I hoped I would get. I looked into it, and I guess it has to be the targets that you have to kill. I ended up getting a lot of material because I looked at just the DLC AWE's like trophy list, and there was something about vending machines, like stopping it the vending machine thing, so I was like, oh, is there a side quest I missed? It's not really a side quest, but maybe I should go to abandoned offices. I don't know if it will continue to be a thing or because I got the trophy it's over. But I got a note about vending machines, and I didn't realize that it meant they were actually here doing things. But basically, there's like loot vending machines. Yeah, there's a good chance these just won't do anything now. So if you shoot a vending machine in this DLC, there's a chance that the vending machine will just kind of start running around. And if you keep shooting it, it will, Oh, there we go. That's it. Loot vending machine. It sucks in this room, though, especially because there's more stuff. So it starts bouncing around. It's gonna be impossible for me. Oh, there it is. If you kill it, it'll drop a bunch of materials. I think it's gonna disappear before I can. Come back here. Damn it. It really sucks when there's enemies around. Usually you can deal with it without it happening. Oh, it's still around. Oh. It's probably gone by now. I really missed my chance here because I didn't have my shotgun out. But yeah, got a lot of materials, random weapon mods and stuff from that. Ah! I do kind of realize that when these vampires go invisible, you can see it a little bit. They're still a pain in the ass to deal with, though. And not really helpful when you're trying to get the vending machine loot. And I'm dead. Obviously, because I was focusing on the vending machine. But anyways, that was a little crazy thing. It gave me a lot of bonus material and some mods, so if there's anything different, it's because of that. Quick thing that I forgot to mention, I came back in here just to look around, and Jessie basically said exactly what I said when I saw it, so she's just like me for real, for real.
A lunar lander? I knew it! The moon landing was fake. Area 51 is a cover-up. Aliens are real! Although, none of that sounds as exciting as it did a week ago.